Today I'm going to tell you a story, The Tiger and the Fox. Once there was a hungry tiger that fell into a hole looking for some food. The hungry tiger searched for something to eat. He saw a wagon somewhere next. The hungry tiger ran into a bush and crossed the fox. The tiger picked up the fox and he got ready to swallow it. The whole fox was dead. The fox came out with a clever idea. He shot it at the tiger. He spent his wing, fast and all in his was full of his speech. The tiger didn't believe it. Yes, how can you believe it? The fox all the animals followed him into a hole and the shore. The tiger fell into the hole.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anderson. Today I will tell you a story. Farmer Joe's hard day. Farmer Joe lived with his wife in an old house in the middle of a big field. Every day, Farmer Joe worked hard in the field. He cut the weeds, he planted corn, he poured the weeds. The sun shone down on him, and by the end of the day, he was hot and tired. One day, Farmer Joe complained to his wife, "Every day, I worked hard in the field. I cut the weeds, I plant the corn, I pour the weeds. The sun shines down on me, and by the end of the day, I am hot and tired. What can I do?" "Wear your jacket," said his wife. "My jacket?" said Farmer Joe. "Yes," said his wife. So the next day, Farmer Joe put on his jacket and off he went to work in the field. He cut the weeds, he planted the corn. The sun shone down on him, and before the end of the day, he was so hot and tired that he could not pull the weeds. "What can I do?" Farmer Joe complained to his wife. "Wear your coat," said his wife. "My coat?" said Farmer Joe. "Yes," said his wife. So the next day, Farmer Joe put on his jacket and his coat, and off he went to work in the field. He cut the weeds. The sun shone down on him, and before the end of the day, he was so hot and tired that he could not pull the weeds or plant the corn. "What can I do?" Farmer Joe complained to his wife. "Wear your scarf and mittens," said his wife. "My scarf and mittens?" said Farmer Joe. "Yes," said his wife. So the next day, Farmer Joe put on his jacket and his coat and his scarf and mittens, and off he went to work in the field. The sun shone down on him, and his jacket and his coat and his scarf and mittens. He was so hot and tired that he could not cut the weeds, or plant the corn, or pull the weeds. Farmer Joe was very angry. "What can I do now?" he asked his wife. "I'm so hot and tired that I could not work in the field." "Take off your scarf and mittens," said his wife. "Take off your coat and jacket." "Take them off," said Farmer Joe. "Yes," said his wife. The next day, Farmer Joe worked hard in the field. He cut the weeds, he planted the corn, he poured the weeds. The sun shone down on him, and by the end of the day, he was hot and tired. But he never complained again. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ding. Today I'm going to tell you a story. It's called Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots. Puss is a stray cat. He wants a home. A rich man walks by. Puss cries, "Please take me home. I'm a smart cat. I can catch nuts. I can sing and I can dance. Please give me a chance." A poor and unhappy man walks past. His name is Bill. Who's cries? Please take me home. I'm a smart cat. I can catch flies. I can sing and I can dance. You look very unhappy. I can make you happy. Bill says, how? Puss says, first, please get me some boots. My feet are cold. Thank you. Now, my feet are warm. I can make you happy. Let's go. Please give me your bag. Let's see what happens. A rabbit goes into the bag. Puss picks up the bag. Let's take this rabbit to the king as a pet. The king says, what do you have? Bill. Puss replies, I have a rabbit. It's from Bill, the kindest man in town. The king smiles and says, how nice. Thank you. It will be a nice pet. I would like to meet him. Bill and Puss walk by a river. Bill says, it's hot. I would like to swim. Oh no, the water is too deep. Puss shouts, help, help! The kindest man in town is drowning. The king shouts, the kindest man in town is drowning in the river. Quick, soldiers, help him out. The king's soldiers help Bill out of the river. They take Bill and Puss to the palace and give them some new clothes. Bill looks very handsome. The princess likes Bill very much. She wants to marry him. The princess talks to the king. Father, may I marry this handsome man? The king says, yes, my dear. Now, Bill is very happy. Thank you for your listening. I hope you like my story.
Hello everyone, today I will tell a story is the biggest donkey of all. One day a farmer told his son to ride up the 5 donkeys to bring them to the market to sell. The boy tied 4 of the donkeys together, mounted the 5th and started on his way. When he was about to ride to the town, he counted the donkeys to make sure he hadn't lost any. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? Only 4? Where could the 5th donkey have gone? He decided to get up and count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, good. My last donkey is back. He was puzzled but glad to have all his donkey. So he came back and riding and started on his way. When he was about halfway to town, he get off and counting to try to count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 donkeys. Where did he go this time? He got down off and counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, good. My last donkey is back again. The boy was so pleased to have all his donkey that he decided to get off and counting to turn to the turn. The boy may take a longer, but later he wouldn't lost the donkeys again. On his way, a man asked, why are you walking when you counting could be the riding of your donkeys? You won't believe this, replied the boy. Every time I ride one, my donkeys, I lost it. But I get down, I find it again. Would you make counting my donkeys and tell me how many there are? The man began to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 donkeys, says the boy. That's impossible. I live with only 5. That's true, replied the man. But you forget to count yourself. I'm sure you are the biggest donkey for all. Thank you, everybody.
Good afternoon. his pocket. She went inside and saw three bowls of porridge on the table. Placing the porridge in the biggest bowl, she said, "This porridge is too hot." She tasted some porridge from the second bowl and said, "This porridge is too cold." She tasted some porridge from the third bowl. She said, "This porridge is just right." And she ate all of it. After that, Claudia felt sleepy, so she went upstairs to the she saw three bed. She lay on the first bed and said, "This bed is too hard." She lay on the second bed and said, "This bed is too soft." Finally, she lay on the third bed and said, "This bed is just right." And so, Claudia got up and went to sleep. The cottage actually belonged to three bears. When they came home in the evening, the three bears saw that someone had been there. Mama and Papa Bear asked them to pass the little bear said, "There is nothing left in my bowl." When they went upstairs to sleep, Papa Bear and Mama Bear found the bed had been moved. Papa Bear shouted, "Someone has been sleeping in my bed." Then Mama Bear cried, "Someone has been sleeping in my bed." The little bear saw Claudia sleeping in this bed and screamed, "Someone has been sleeping in my bed." Claudia awoke and seeing the three bears, she jumped up in fright and ran out of the door. Later to be seen in the woods later again, same with the man and same with her.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Annie. I want to share a story with you called The Enormous Turnip. Once upon a time, there was an old man who planted some turnip seeds. He watered them and cared for them, and soon the seeds began to grow. As the seeds grew into plants, the old man kept looking after them. He weeded and watered his turnip patch all day. And then something happened. The old man woke up one morning to find that one of his turnips had grown much more than the others. The turnip was not just a big turnip. It wasn't even a very big turnip. It was, in fact, quite enormous. The old man pulled at the turnip with all his might, but it would not budge. So he shouted to his wife for some help. They pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the enormous turnip still would not budge. So the old man and the woman shouted to a little boy who was playing in the field. The boy ran to the turnip patch to help, and altogether they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the enormous turnip still would not budge. So the old man, the woman, and the little boy shouted to a little girl who was playing by the tree. The girl ran to the turnip patch to help, and altogether they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the enormous turnip still would not budge. So the old man, the woman, and the little boy and the little girl called to the old woman's cat to come and help. The cat ran to the turnip patch to help, and altogether they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, but the enormous turnip still would not budge. So the old man and the woman and the little boy and the little girl and the old man's cat called to the farmhouse mouse to come and help. The mouse ran to the turnip patch to help, and altogether they pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled, and suddenly, pop! Out of the ground came to the enormous turnip. The old man was very pleased. He invited everyone in for a delicious turnip supper. Thank you for listening.
Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Number 7. Today I'm going to tell a story. Fox and his tail. One day, Fox was walking on, seeing how brave and clever he was. Suddenly, a huge pack of dogs ran out of the bushes and chased after it. Fox ran as fast as he could, with the dogs right behind him. He saw a small cave up ahead, dashed into it. The cave was just the right size one.
big dogs tried to fit in, but I couldn't. It was too small. Listen now in the box outside, okay? At last, the dogs eyes open. Now you are safe in the cage. You feel very bad again. You want to grab the body and escape the dogs, but there was no one in the cage to talk to. So he began to talk to his funny arms, legs, ears, and eyes. What did you do to help me get away from those big dogs? First, the leg said, we ran so fast. If we hadn't run so fast, those big dogs might eat you right now. Next, the ear said, we listen. Why, if you hadn't heard those dogs go from behind you, they'd call you for sure. And the eye said, we looked, we saw this cave and told you to go in it. Fox said, that's true. You are good legs, ears, and eyes. You're such a brave and good fox. He started to pat himself on the back and saw his tail. Tail, what did you do to help me get away from those big dogs? Why, you did nothing. You just lay there while my legs ran, my ears hurt, and my eyes saw, and you did nothing. This made the tail furious. The tail said to the fox, you're right, but you don't wag myself, so the dogs will see you. Now the fox is furious. The fox said, you bad tail, you're worthless. I don't want to see you again. The fox left his tail out in the cave. The big dogs were still waiting outside. Saw the tail and thought, punch. They pounced on it. And that was the end of the fox and his tail. And this is the end of my tail. Thank you for listening.
Instructions. And number 1. Today I'm going to tell you a story. 4 steps too far. One day, 3 brothers, Peter, George, and Dave, saw a woman selling ice cream. Her sign read, ice cream topped with chocolate sprinkles. Wow, the 3 boys said, that ice cream looks yummy. They counted their money, but had only enough to buy 1 scoop. Peter spoke first. I am the oldest, so I should get the ice cream. That's who? Dad shook his head. I am the youngest, so I should get the ice cream. What about me? George complained. I want to eat ice cream too. The 3 brothers began to argue. Stop. Let's have a contest. Each of us will draw a snack, and whoever finishes first will get the ice cream. Great idea, said Peter and Dave. They took out their chalk and started to draw on the ground. Peter finished his snack first. George was still drawing the snack's body, and Dave was still drawing the tail. Peter grinned and said, you guys are so slow. I have plenty of time to add legs to my snack. Look, Peter began drawing next. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just before Peter finished drawing the 4th leg, Dad finished his snack. He jumped up, grabbed a coin, and ran to buy a huge scoop of the delicious ice cream. Dad took a bite. He said with a one smile. Peter said, give me my ice cream. I finished my snack first. Dad pointing at Peter with 4 legs. I've never seen a snack with that before. And you? Peter realized his mistake. He had turned his perfectly good snack into a monster. Now he could only watch his brother enjoying the ice cream. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.
Hello everyone. Today is our house. Our house. This is our house. My door is red. It's my papa and the mama house. The mama's
and Papa's house room. Their room is big. Mama's head is on the chair. Their head is red. Papa's shoes are under the chair. Thank you, everybody.
My name is Apple. Today I'm going to tell you a story. First step to farm. One day, three brothers, Peter, George, and Deb, saw a woman selling ice cream. Her son read, ice cream topped with chocolate sprinkles. Wow, the three boys said, that ice cream looks yummy. They counted their money, but had only enough to buy one scoop. Peter spoke first. I am the oldest, so I should get the ice cream. Said who? Deb shook his head. I am the youngest, so I should get the ice cream. What about me? George complained. I want to eat ice cream too. The three brothers began to argue. Stop, let's have a contest. Each of us will draw a snack and whoever finishes first will get the ice cream. Good idea, said Peter and Deb. They took out their chalk and started to draw on the ground. Peter finished his snack first. George was now drawing the snack's body and Deb was now drawing the tail. Peter grinned and said, you guys are so slow. I am painting a plan to add legs to my snack. Look, Peter began drawing legs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just before Peter finished drawing the fourth leg, Deb finished his snack. He jumped up, grabbed the coins, and ran to buy a huge bowl of the delicious ice cream. Deb to a bar. He said with a wide smile. Peter said, give me my ice cream. I finished my snack first. Deb pointing at Peter's snack with 4 legs. I've never seen a snack with legs before. Have you? Peter realized his mistake. He had turned his perfectly good snack into a monster. Now he could only watch his brother enjoy the ice cream. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tom. I am glad to tell you a story. It's the 3 goats. The 3 goats. There are 3 happy goats live in a green valley. Baby goat, sister goat, and brother goat. Today is Mother's Day. The 3 little goats love their mommy so much. They want to give her a big surprise. Baby goat wants to give mommy some apples. Sister goat wants to give her some flowers. Brother goat wants to give her something cool. Therefore, decide to go out and look for presents for their dear mom. Mother goat asks the 3 little goats, be careful of the troll. The troll is big and mean. The baby goat finds out the apple tree and picks the big red apple up. The troll walking by. The troll so hungry. He says, stop, I want to eat you. The baby goat cried and said, Mr. Troll, please don't eat me. Here comes my sister. She is big and pretty. You can eat her. The troll replies, you are right. You can go now. The sister goat gets into the beautiful park. She finds many beautiful flowers. The troll passing by. The sister goat cries, oh no, please don't eat me. Here comes my brother. He is big and cool. You can eat him. The troll replies, you are right. You can go now. The brother goat walks into the big forest and finds some cool stone. Here comes the troll. The brother goat says, you are a big ugly troll. The brother goat tripped him. The troll falls off the bridge and splashed into the water. They go home happily. Mother goat likes the gift a lot. What a lucky day! This is the end of the story. Thank you for listening.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm number 5. Today I'm going to tell you a story about I had a very bad morning. One day, I am studying and chewing gum, and I fell asleep. This morning, I found gum in my hair, and I tried to cutting the gum out of my hair, and the phone rang and surprised me. Then I cut my hair too short. So I told my mom. Mom said, you should go to the hair salon to fix your hair and go to the hospital to take the medicine now. So I go to the hospital and go to the beauty salon to fix my hair. And I run and run and run. It is a very long road, and I had to walk and walk to the hospital and go to the beauty salon. I fix my hair now, and next I will go to the hospital to take my medicine. So first I need to go to beauty salon. Second, I need to walk to the hospital. Third, I'm running to go to the park, play with my friend. We will play the basketball. We will ride the bicycle. Then I go home. My mom cooked a very delicious dinner, and I eat it, and I go to write my homework. I go to park and go at home, write my homework, and I fell asleep. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Gentlemen, today I am going to tell you about the rabbit and the turtle. Rabbit said, I am fast. I can run. You cannot run, turtle. You just walk. You make a rabbit laugh. Ha ha ha. Turtle said, do you see a leg? I will get to the leg as fast as you. Rabbit said, why a leg, turtle? You cannot get to the leg as fast as I can. Rabbit started to run to the leg. Turtle started to walk. Rabbit said, I am fast. I will stop here and go to sleep. Then I will get to the leg. So Rabbit stopped. Turtle said, I am not fast, but I will not stop. It is hard for a turtle to walk fast, but I will do it. Mouse saw turtle. Mouse said, Rabbit is fast. He will get to the leg. Turtle said, no, Mouse. I just saw Rabbit stop. He wants to sleep. I am not fast, but I want to get to the leg. I will not stop and sleep. Frog saw turtle. Frog said, Rabbit is fast. He will get to the leg. Turtle said, no, Frog. I saw Rabbit stop. He will just sleep. I am not fast, but I will get to the leg. Just then Rabbit saw turtle. Rabbit said, I will run to the leg as fast as I can. Turtle said, Rabbit is up. He did not sleep long. I will walk to the leg as fast as I can. Rabbit to the lake. He saw Turtle in the water. Turtle said, "You can run fast, but you sleep and stop. I have to walk and walk, but I do not stop, so I am here in the water." Thank you. Have a good day.
Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and drivers. I'm number 7. Today I'm going to tell you a story. The Farmer and the Hare. Daddy was a farmer. He led his donkey to carry some wheat to the pasture. It was so hot that the earth under his feet felt like it was on fire. Davy left the field and sat down under a tree to rest. Suddenly, Davy heard a noise coming from the bush in front of him. A hare popped out of the bush and ran toward him. The frightened hare ran so fast that it bumped into the tree trunk. Davy picked out the dead hare by the ears. He said to himself, "I am so lucky to get a hare without doing any work." That night, Davy and his family barbecued the hare in their front yard. The next morning, Davy took a fur from the hare to the market and exchanged it for some flour. He thought it is much easier to earn a living this way compared with working hard under the sun. The following day, Davy went to his field as usual, but he just sat under the tree and did nothing at all. Day after day, Davy sat under a tree, waiting for another hare to bump against the trunk. The days flew by, and soon it was harvest time. Other farmers had crops to harvest for the year. Everyone was happy except Davy. He had nothing at all. The moral of the story is that we can always be lucky. Never dream of repeat without sowing. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.
Good afternoon, teachers, classmates, and judges. Today I'm telling you the story about Goldilocks and the 3 bears. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Goldilocks. She went for a walk in the forest. Suddenly, she came upon a house. She knocked on it, but when no one answered, she walked right in. On the table of the kitchen, there were 3 bowls of porridge. Goldilocks was hungry, so she ate one of the bowls. "This bowl is too hot," she said. So she ate the second bowl. "This bowl is too cold," she said. So she ate the third bowl. "This porridge tastes just right." After she ate her breakfast, she felt she was a little tired, so she walked in the hallway. This time she saw 3 chairs. She sat on the first chair. "This chair is too big," she said. So she sat on the second chair. "This chair is too big too." So she sat on the third chair. "This chair is just right." And she sat to rest her feet. By this time, Goldilocks felt really tired, so she walked on the stairs. Now she saw 3 beds again. Goldilocks sat on the first bed. "This bed is too hard," she said. So she sat on the second bed. "This bed is too soft," she said. So she sat on the third bed. "This bed is just right." Goldilocks sat happily and she rested. As she was sleeping, the 3 bears came home. "Someone's been eating my porridge," said the mama bear and the papa bear. "Someone's been eating my porridge and they ate it all up," said the baby bear. When they wanted to check some more, they walked in the hallway. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," said the mama bear and the papa bear. "Someone's been sitting in my chair and they broke it all into pieces," cried the baby bear. And they walked on the stairs to get a nap. "Someone's been sleeping in my chair," said the mama bear and the papa bear. "Someone's been sleeping in my chair and they're still there." By this time, Goldilocks woke up. "Help!" she said. As she screamed, she ran away from the forest and never came back to the 3 bears' house. The moral of the story is never use anything that is not yours if you didn't get your permission from the others. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.
Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and judges. My name is Tara. Today, I'm going to tell you a story. 4 steps too far. One day, 3 brothers, Peter, George, and Dave, saw a woman selling ice cream. Her son read, ice cream topped with chocolate sprinkles. Wow, the 3 boys said, that ice cream looks yummy. They counted their money, but had only enough to buy 1 scoop. Peter spoke first. I am the oldest, so I should get the ice cream. Says who? Dave shook his head. I am the youngest, so I should get the ice cream. What about me? George complained. I want to eat ice cream too. The 3 brothers began to argue. Stop. Let's have a contest. Each of us will throw a snack and whoever finishes first will get the ice cream. Great idea, said Peter and Dave. They took out their chalk and started to draw on the ground. Peter finished his snack first. George was still drawing the snack's body and Dave was still drawing the tail. Peter grinned and said, you guys are so slow. I had plenty of time to add legs to my snack. Look, Peter began drawing legs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just before Peter finished drawing the first leg, Dave finished his snack. He jumped up, grabbed the coins and ran to buy a huge scoop of the delicious ice cream. Dave took a bite. He said with a wide smile. Peter said, give me my ice cream. I finished my snack first. Dave pointing at Peter's snack with 4 legs. I've never seen a snack with legs before. Have you? Peter realized his mistake. He had turned his perfectly good snack into a monster. Now he could only watch his brother enjoy the ice cream. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.
I am glad to be here and tell you a story about wishes. My name is Aiden. My story is 3 wishes. 3 wishes. Long, long ago, a man and woman lived near a great forest. Every day, they went into the forest to cut wood. They worked very hard, but still they were poor and overwhelmed hungry. One morning, we could cut many logs from the tree, said the man. Then we would have enough money to buy food for many days. Just as the man was about to swing it up, a beautiful fairy appeared. Please don't cut down my tree, she begged. The man and his wife were surprised. Very well, the fellow tree, they said. The fairy excitedly flew up into the air. Thank you, she cried. I will bring you 3 wishes. Then she disappeared. The couple was so excited. All day they talked about the wishes. A fancy coach, fine clothes, and a great house. Finally, they went home, tired, hungry, and cold. By now, I wish we had some tasty sausages for dinner, said the man. All of a sudden, a pan of sausages appeared. You fool, the wife cried. I wish those sausages were hanging from your nose. Suddenly, the sausages hung from his nose. What have you done? Cried the man. He put at the sausages, but they stuck. The wife tried to pull, but they still stuck. They would have to wish the sausages were back in the pan. Immediately, the sausages back in the pan. Though the couple didn't get a fancy coach, fine clothes, and a great house, they were still cheerful. That story tells us not to be too greedy and cherish what you have. Thank you, everyone.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm number 11. My topic is City Mouse and Country Mouse. Once upon a time, there were two mice. Country Mouse lived in the country. City Mouse lived in the city. One day, City Mouse went to see Country Mouse. "What's a funny house?" said City Mouse. "What's a funny bed? What's a funny chair?" The two mice went for a walk. Suddenly, they heard a noise. "Cuckoo! What's that?" said City Mouse. "It's only a rooster," said Country Mouse. But City Mouse was very frightened. Then they heard the noise. "What's that?" said City Mouse. "It's the owl. Run as fast as you can." "I don't like it in the country. Come with me back to the city." So they went. "What's a funny house?" said Country Mouse. "What's a funny bed? What's a funny chair?" Ha 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 ha. The two mice went for a walk. Suddenly, they heard a noise. "Bang, bang." "What's that?" said City Mouse. "It's only a car," said City Mouse. But Country Mouse was very frightened. Then they heard another noise. "What's that?" said Country Mouse. "It's only a fire engine," said City Mouse. But Country Mouse was very frightened. And they heard another noise. "Meow, meow." "What's that?" said Country Mouse. "It's the cat. Run as fast as you can." And Country Mouse ran very fast, all the way back to the country. Thank you for your listening.